What was fucking awesome as a kid, but sucks as an adult? Getting letters. I wanted to get letters as a child, but now I'm happier when I don't see them. Now it's always someone who wants my money. Waking up in another place than you fell asleep. The state fair. Especially now that I have to pay for everything. Spinning in circles. I try to do that now while holding my little one, and I do about 2 spins before I'm lightheaded. And dizzy as a drunk. Losing a tooth. Having no job. Old people of Reddit, how did you get here? Over 60 yo grandma here. Started using computers when Fortran and key punch cards were state of the art. Likely well before you were born. I joined Reddit maybe 2 years ago. When my youngest son, mid-30s, mentioned that he used it. Since our worlds are so different, we have a great relationship. But our day-to-day lives don't intersect much. I thought it would be fun to have something in common to talk about. Hey, did you see today's eye bleach? So that's how this old fart got here. But then I noticed a whole lot of other topics of interest. And found myself hooked. Thanks for asking. I've been on the internet longer than a lot of you have been alive. It's been a gradual process. It started 57 years ago and ended up with me here now. I joined in the Great Depression, and just hung around. My account is almost as old as some of the users here. That being said, I've noticed Reddit is becoming like Facebook in that fewer younger people care about it. Mentioned it to some early 20-somethings at work and they rolled their eyes and mocked me. Insta, and TikTok are king now. Plus probably some new app I've never heard of. Anyways, I had accounts before this one, but at the time used Dig more than Reddit until they fucked Dig up. By here, do you mean old age or Reddit? How would teenagers realistically misuse magic at Hogwarts? The young ones would probably cast itching or tickling spells on each other, making students good at deflecting spells. As they get older, probably experiment on enlarging things or other beauty attempts like clearing acne. Turning water into rum. Every year there's a different boy who ends up in the infirmary after using Engorgio on his dick and fainting from the rush of blood. After reading these, I think there would be a big market on putting a parental lock on certain spells on wands bought for kids. You saw that when James Potter suspended Snape's in the air for no reason. Bullying would be 100 times worse. Love potions. Those things are literal date rape drugs if you're so inclined to use them that way. If the books were in any way realistic, Victor Crumb would have had his pumpkin juice roofied on an hourly basis. Redditors who changed careers from a high-paying but stressful job to a lower-paying but low-stress job. Was it worth it? Why or why not? Yep. The check is smaller, but comparable to what I would have lost in a divorce in a couple years. About a 45% pay cut. But my real labor hours dropped from like 65 and permanent on-call status to about 35 hours or so. And after 4 p.m., I cannot be contacted. Worth it. I'm genuinely happier, healthier, and family life is now great instead of slowly decaying. 100%. Although what's interesting is once I didn't hate my job, I did a much better job advancing, and now I make about what I did back then. Yes, it has come with some sacrifices. Like I can't do the lavish vacations or buy the super fancy cars that all my neighbors do have. But I also get to be at home every night and weekend. I learned through a stretch of rapid ascent up the corporate ladder that I don't care about that kind of ambition and got super burned out. I'm finally healing. Yes. I took a 25% base pay cut 4 years ago to escape a terrible situation at a terrible company. My new job was salaried. No overtime pay, but also no real expectation of overtime. No regrets. I used to rake in paychecks that started with a $5 XXX net with overtime, but the negative effects on my health made it pointless. If you're working crazy overtime for too long, you're going to wind up in the hospital, especially if it's a high-stress job in a hostile work environment. I gave up the overtime, the title, and the base pay for a far better job elsewhere. To be honest, I haven't really even noticed a difference financially since I have far fewer medical expenses nowadays. My health had tanked previously, and my employer couldn't care less. The heartless bastards would actually have someone pack up my laptop and deliver it to me in the emergency room. Most definitely it was. Money is temporary, but the peace of mind and much better family life are everything to me. My burnout ended my 27-year career of 15-hour days. Commercial electrician. Silicon Valley. CA. Never again. Serious. People of Reddit who are 40+ years old and decided to not have children. How are you feeling about your decision now? Attention. Serious. Tag notice. Asterisk. Jokes, puns, and off-topic comments are not permitted. https www.reddit.com/r/askreddit/wiki/index #wiki_rule_6- in any comment, parent or child, parent comments that aren't from the target group will be removed, along with their child replies. Report comments that violate these rules. Posts that have few relevant answers within the first hour, and posts that are not appropriate for the serious tag will be removed. Consider doing an AMA request instead. Thanks for your cooperation and enjoy the discussion. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit. Message, compose to =r@AskReddit if you have any questions or concerns. 58. I was always on the fence about it, and in the end it wasn't all my decision as an ectopic destroyed my tubes, but loving it so far. I'm in my 60s now and I regretted it for about 5 minutes when I was 38. That's when my first niece was born and I thought I might be missing out. It is not something you think about every day. Sometimes I feel missing out. Sometimes I see friends playing with their grandkids and it makes me jealous. But those kind of thoughts cross your mind once a month or even more rarely. Nearly 50. Never regretted it. I knew from a very young age that I never wanted kids. And that hasn't changed. My wife is also happy with that, fortunately. I barely have enough energy to take care of myself. And if I try real hard, maybe a casual girlfriend. No fucking way could I handle a kid. What is a scam that everybody should know about? Being charged a convenience fee for the honor of being able to pay a bill by phone or online. Really? I have to pay you to pay you? Scams I've warned my parents about. 1. Never get onto a computer if a customer service representative who called them tells them to. 2. I will never take a trip overseas without telling them. Find myself stranded and need money wired to me. I'm a postal worker. A problem I've uncovered a couple of times are online sellers giving you a tracking number for a small inexpensive item that is going to the same zip code as the item that you have ordered. When that item is scanned, delivered 99% of the time to another postal customer, you will think that your nice expensive item that you have ordered is lost or misdelivered when in reality it was never sent at all. Or your PayPal account is hacked with the same scenario. The expensive item that you have ordered is diverted to another party and the tracking number that you had issued to you is for an inexpensive item going to the same zip code. I had that happen just yesterday, in fact. A lady came in screaming at me because I lost her package that she said was delivered to a parcel locker. according to her tracking number. But it wasn't there. That package was indeed still there at the post office, and I pulled it out to show her. It was addressed to another customer and it had been delivered to them in the parcel locker, as the tracking number indicated. So, be careful when you shop online. Thieves find ways to capitalize on anything. Every single MLM out there. There is not a single good one. It has nothing to do with products and everything to do with the business model. You are set up to fail 100% of the time. Do not click on links or emails you don't recognize. There's always a chance you're going to open yourself up to a myriad of security issues, including malware, keyloggers, adware, etc. You didn't win a free TV if you didn't actually take the time to actually fill out and submit a contest entry. You don't have a relative that wants to send you money via email. It's called phishing for a reason. Don't take the bait. Timeshare. Subscribe, my brothers.